here at Rotten Tomatoes, it's movies and that football is life. And by football, I mean, of course, the type of football you play with your feet. Football, or soccer as we like to call it here in the good old US of A, may be a weekend pastime for some, but globally, it is the world's most popular sport by a large margin.
All right, let's go.
With arenas larger than cathedrals and a congregation of loyal fans in the millions to fill them, what better place to capture the excitement, heartbreak, and spectacle that has stopped wars and transcended borders than on the big screen? And with the World Cup just around the corner, we wanted to look at the sport as seen on film. You'll see plenty of titles from overseas as this beautiful game spans every nation across the world. So tie up your boots and get on your kit as we count down our list of the best soccer movies. Number 10, The Keeper. A young English woman and a soccer-playing German POW overcome prejudice, public hostility, and personal tragedy near the end of World War II. Starring David Cross, Freya Maver, John Henshaw, and directed by Marcus H. Rosenmuller. Critics say The Keeper strays into easy sentimentality, but this fact-based drama's warm spirit makes its indulgences easy to forgive.
Hey, that landlord in the goals is not bad, is he? He's not bad at all.
Number 9, Gregorys Girl. Gregory Underwood is a graceless teen soccer player on a hapless team. When a girl named Dorothy shows up to play, things change quickly. Dorothy becomes a top player while Gregory and the rest of the team become enamored of her. Now, Gregory works up the courage to invite Dorothy on a date. She accepts, but Gregory finds that he's been deceived into taking out another girl. Despite his confusion, Gregory eventually warms to the situation. Starring John Gordon Sinclair, Dee Hepburn, Jake Darcy, and directed by Bill Forsyth. David Denby from New York Magazine says, Forsyth has a very pleasing light touch. The movie is sweet, lulling, and often funny. In all, perfect for young teenagers.
I want a trial.
It's not possible, dear. Not today. Well, we don't have a spare ball.
Here's one.
Number 8, Mario. Two young football players are caught between the politics of the game and their growing feelings for each other. Starring Max Hubacher, Aaron Alteras, Jesse Moravec, and directed by Marcel Gisler. Kath Clark from The Guardian says, at 2 hours, the film feels a little long, but this is a heartfelt and human drama with the texture of truth and characters to care about.
Warum komme ich so etwas zugeschickt über? Du hast doch nicht dran.
Was, wenn?
Das ist jetzt aber nicht dein Ernst. Hast du jetzt völlig den Verstand verloren?
Was ist los?
Da, das ist los.
Und?
Und? Ist das alles, was du da dazu zu sagen hast?
Er hat einen guten Geschmack.
Sag mal, spinnst du eigentlich?
Jetzt hör auf. Das ist ganz allein Mario seine Sache.
Number 7, Early Man. A plucky caveman named Doug, his sidekick, Hognob, and the rest of their tribe face a grave threat to their simple existence. Lord Nuth plans to take over their land and transform it into a giant mine, forcing Doug and his clan to dig for precious metals. Not ready to go down without a fight, Doug and Hognob must unite their people in an epic quest to defeat a mighty enemy, the Bronze Age. Starring Eddie Redmayne, Tom Hiddleston, Maisie Williams, and directed by Nick Park. Critics say Early Man isn't quite as evolved as Aardman's best work, but still retains the unique visuals and sweet humor that have made the studio a favorite among animation enthusiasts.
We challenge the champions!
Your funeral, caveman.
This may be an uneven contest, Brian, but let's hope it's at least entertaining.
Ha! Let's get this done. What?
Let's do it!
Oh, well, this is interesting. Hey, Hooger Grabber! Beckham! Very interesting.
Number 6, the years my parents went on vacation. The year is 1970, and Mauro is taken to live with his grandfather while his mother and father flee the politically repressive Brazilian regime. As the nation prepares to watch their team compete in the Soccer World Cup, Mauro anticipates the return of his parents. When his grandfather dies suddenly, he's set adrift and befriends the characters who live in the surrounding Jewish neighborhood, all the while anxiously awaiting news of his parents' fate. Starring Michael Jolsas, Germano Hayet, Simone Spoladore, and directed by Cow Hamburger. Critics say Hamburger deftly refracts the socio-political tumult of early 70s Brazil through the lens of a young boy's coming of age, and Jolsas's performance is wise beyond his years. Number 5, Looking for Eric. Ever since his wife left him, Eric Bishop's life has fallen apart. His 2 teen sons have little regard for him, his job at the post office is increasingly unfulfilling, and he ends up in the hospital after a car crash. One night, he smokes marijuana and has a vision of his favorite Manchester United soccer player, Eric Cantona. With the help of his idol and his daughter, Eric tries to get his life straightened out. Starring Steve Evans, Eric Cantona, Stephanie Bishop, and directed by Ken Loach. Critics say Ken Loach's latest is an uplifting, entertaining, and amusing sociodrama featuring a match-winning performance from Eric Cantona.
You must say no. No. Come on, say it. No. In French. No.
No.
Like you mean it. No.
No.
More. No.
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 from your balls. No! 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 No!
Dad? Are you all right? No.
Number 4, Bend It Like Beckham. Jess Barma, the daughter of a strict Indian couple in London, is not permitted to play organized soccer even though she's 18. When Jess is playing for fun one day, her impressive skills are seen by Jules Paxton, who then convinces Jess to play for her semi-pro team. Jess uses elaborate excuses to hide her matches from her family while also dealing with her romantic feelings for her coach, Joe. Starring Parminder Nagra, Archie Punjabi, Keira Knightley, and directed by Gurinder Chadha. Critics say inspiring, compassionate, and with a sly undercurrent of social commentary. Bend It Like Beckham is a lively feel-good movie that genuinely charms.
And I was happy because I wasn't sneaking off and lying to you. I didn't ask to be good at football. Guru Nanak must have blessed me. Anyway, there was a scout from America there today, and he's offered me a place at a top university with a free scholarship and a chance to play football professionally. And I really want to go. And if I can't tell you what I want now, then I'll never be happy whatever I do. You let her leave her sister's wedding to go to a football match.
Maybe you could handle her long face. I could not. I didn't have the heart to stop her.
And that's why she's ready to go all the way to America now.
ਕੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ
फुटबॉल खेलना चाहती है
It's all right, Mum, just leave.
Number 3, Shaolin Soccer. All his life, an ordinary young man has been treated like dirt. Still, he's never given up believing that all the world's problems could be solved with a little kung fu. So he's teaming up with a band of misfits, 6 friends who were kung fu masters in their youth, to form a soccer team that only he believes has a chance to win a $1 million grand prize. Together, they're going to apply their hidden talents to a whole new game, and soccer will never be the same. Starring Wei Zhao, Yin Se, and Stephen Chow, who also directed the film with Lilik Chi. Critics say the plot is utterly ridiculous, and the soccer in the movie is unlike any ever played anywhere on Earth, but watching Shaolin Soccer, you will probably find it impossible to care. Number 2, The Damned United. The story of Brian Close's 44-day stint as manager of Leeds United Football Club takes place in 1974 England. When Don Revie quits Leeds to become the England boss, the outspoken Brian Close takes charge. Determined to impose his own style upon Revie's tough tackling team, Clouse soon alienates his players and the board, based on the book by David Pierce. Starring Michael Sheen, Timothy Spall, Jim Broadbent, and directed by Tom Hooper. Critics say, better than your average football pick, Damned United is carried by another star turn from Michael Sheen as Brian Clough.
Ah, you are a disgrace! For missing the target from there, you want bloody shooting! Now get in there! That's what I pay you for!
170 grand for Colin Todd.
Correction, the almighty Colin Todd, the best technical footballer in the country.
And a salary of 300 quid a week. You can't pay a footballer that.
That's the way things are going, Uncle Sam. Football's all about money now.
I told you never to go over my head again.
I've no choice. Windows opened up. You were in the bloody West Indies.
Windows? You mean there are others?
Messrs. Gemo and Hennessy. Oh, for sake. Let me ask you a question, Uncle Sam. What did you come into football for?
Support the football club of my hometown. The club I've supported all my life.
Well, I'm sure we all admire your loyalty.
What I didn't come into it for is to be lectured by some cocky little twat from the northeast.
But the way I see it, there's no point being in this game unless you want to beat the best and be the best. And that's all the people at Derby want. And if you really have their interest at heart, not just impressing your friends in the director's box, I suggest you keep your eyes on your road haulage business. Keep your opinions to yourself and start signing some checks. There's a good lad. Leave the running of this football club to the professionals.
And before we reveal number one, here are some honorable mentions. Gracie. Gracie Bowen is the only girl among her parents' 4 children. Her brothers and father eat, breathe, and sleep soccer and practice the sport every day. When her beloved older brother, Johnny, is killed in a tragic accident, Gracie attempts to come to terms with her grief by petitioning the school board to let her take Johnny's place on the boys' varsity soccer team. Starring Dermot Mulroney, Elizabeth Shue, Carly Schroeder, and directed by David Guggenheim. Critics say Gracie can be rousing and touching in spots, but is ultimately undone by its predictable story arc and a lack of nuance.
You said at the banquet, you said go out there and beat Kingston.
I didn't mean you.
Watch this. Top corner.
Good, but not good enough.
What are you talking about? That was right in the upper corner.
No goalie, nobody blocking you, there's nothing on it.
I drilled it.
It's a terrible shot, you hit the post.
That's crap.
It was a meatball. My grandmother could have knocked it down with her handbag. Peter! Peter, get out here. You're playing. Come on, I want you one-on-one to the goal. You want to play soccer?
Don't go easy on me.
There's your ball. Play ball. Wide right. Again. Right now, play ball. Get around it.
Brian, that's enough.
Again. You gonna do it? Come on, show me.
Brian, I said that's enough. Get out of here.
Peter, get dry. Get in the house.
Underdogs. Table soccer figurines come to life to battle a bully who wants to destroy them. Starring Ariana Grande, Nicholas Hoult, Matthew Morrison, and directed by Juan Jose Campanella. Ian Freer from Empire Magazine says Campanella's colorful animation jinxed past its 2D characters to bury one into the top corner. Or, to put it another way, 3 stars.
Go! I tried to lose, but I just can't.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Like I was saying before, the poor boy's nothing but a chicken.
Kersey. Tato and Beto are poor stepbrothers living on a banana plantation in Mexico. Both are talented soccer players, but their dreams lay elsewhere. Tone-deaf Tato wants to be a singer, while Beto is content to remain on the plantation. One day, a sports agent sees the 2 young men playing soccer and offers to take one of them to Mexico City for a chance at sports stardom. Starring Gael Garcia Bernal, Diego Luna, Guillermo Francella, and directed by Carlos Cuarón. Critics say, despite its fair share of sports movie cliches, The Beautiful Game marks an auspicious directing debut for Carlos Cuarón and features strong performances from Garcia Bernal and Luna.
Tiro a la derecha.
¿Eh? A la derecha, deja que lo pare. Órale.
Cuando quieran.
Pégale, güey. Órale. ¡Tírale! ¡Tírale!
Muy bien, felicitaciones, muy bien.
¿Otro?
No, ¿qué otro? El penal fue legítimo.
Que sea 2 de 3, señor.
No, amigo,
2 de 3.
no, flaquito, no, el juego es así, se gana o se pierde, te tocó perder, suerte para la próxima. Y vos, fantástico, muy bien.
Gracias.
Me encantó, esquinero, estás fantástico. Te quiero ver mañana temprano, 7:30. ¿Ahí te parece bien la comería?
Ah, pues ahí estaré, sí, sí.
Ya voy, amigo, ya voy. Ya tengo el auto, temprano.
Sí.
Chao, campeón.
Sí, chao.
Ah, oíme, ¿dónde para uno acá?
Ah, de acá, 20 kilómetros para allá, está el Mango Bay.
Ahí la vamos a pasar bomba con los iris. Chao, maestro.
Oiga, ¿llevo mi uniforme? ¿Qué pedo, de qué? Te dije que tiraste a la derecha. ¿Por qué tiraste para el otro lado? ¿Tirar a la derecha, güey? ¿Qué? Era la otra. ¿Cuál otra? ¿Cómo que cuál otra, Pues la mía. Ay, Beto, ¿por qué no me hubieras dicho que para allá, güey? ¿Qué la derecha va a ser? ¿Cuál la mía, la de acá, güey?
And finally, number 1, Offside. Since women are banned from soccer matches, Iranian females masquerade as males so they can slip into Tehran Stadium to see the game between Iran and Bahrain. The ones who are caught and arrested are taken to a holding area and guarded by soldiers. One sympathetic soldier agrees to watch the game through a peephole and recount the action to the impatient fans. Starring Seema Mobarakshai, Safar Samandar, Shayaste Irani, and directed by Jafar Panahi. Critics say a spirited film that explores gender politics with comedy, intelligence, and a variety of interesting characters. Well, my friends, that about does it for us. Be sure to stay tuned to the Rotten Tomatoes channel for more of the entertainment content you love. Until next time, I am your host, Naz Perez, and we'll see you back here for more Top 10s on the Rotten Tomatoes Countdown.